Welcome everybody to Procrastination Central. I am your host. I don't know why I said that. Look, we're having a good one today. We got a good friend of mine. I've known her for years from work. Uh, she's goofy, but it's gonna be fun. So, without further ado, further. You know what? Fuck you. I was outside. Let's welcome my friend Daisy. Ready?
Oh, oh, hi, hi. Is this thing on?
Yes, it is. It is not on now because she turned it off. What the fuck? This is a problem they have with going live, and she just straight fucking left. So, you know what? Fuck this. We're gonna leave it in. We're gonna wait till she joins back in right now. Cause this is the way we do things. By the way, how's your day going? I hope it's going good. My day's all right. I started standing outside for a little bit, but it was all right. Oh, here we go. And she's back.
Sorry, I had testicle difficulties. I'm back. Hello.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. What'd you do? You pressed the exit on.
I meant to press the camera, but my phone is very sensitive, so you even sniff it, it just closes everything. Don't ask.
Very nice. Very procrastination central. Like this is how we do
Yeah,
it. We start off pretty good and then go right off the rails. So it
that's
makes sense.
my life. Dream big.
So let's start with the most important question as always. What do you procrastinate about most?
I'm sorry, can you please repeat the question? No, everything. I
Life?
procrastinate with getting up in the morning. If I have to go meet somebody, I wait 5 minutes till and then I'm on, my phone or whichever phone I'm on. And I'll be on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, looking at, random crap. And then I realize, oh my God, I have to do something. So then put my phone down and I'm like, I just got out of the shower and, obviously I haven't. And I just put my hair up, put on my shoes and then run out of the house. And then realize I forget my keys and run back in. Then realize I locked myself out. So I have to knock at the neighbor's house to ask for their key. And yeah, do I need to go more into detail? Sorry, I'm nervous. I farted like 3 times already.
This is Daisy, y'all. No, I swear. Because I always tell people like I only keep certain people around me, right? And you're one of my like old work friends, as I would have to say.
Yes.
And there's always like something I like about somebody, and you are the quirkiest, goofiest fucking person I've ever seen in my life.
I
I
think that
always
I'm
whatever.
sorry. I think it was the first time we met. I think I was running late into work with my backpack, and I think I went down, and I got back up, and I was like, "I'm okay," and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Hi, call me." And
That's usually the reaction to you. By the way,
yeah,
you're like you how tall are you?
4'9".
Okay, so you hitting the ground is not that far. Like it's like
But it hurts. It
yeah,
hurts.
well,
Okay,
yeah, it
here
happens.
you are, you top. Oh, hi, mighty people. It hurts down here. Hello. So yeah, hi.
Oh man. So Daisy, what is it that what's one of the things that you wish you just didn't procrastinate on? The one though, not the million. What's the one that you're like, fuck, I wish I just did that?
Go back to school. Actually,
Mm.
yeah, go back to actually finish school.
To do.
Mortuary science.
Oh. Is that where you put the
That's
fluid in dead people?
yes, preparing bodies for funerals.
So this is what started your necrophilia.
Maybe. Yeah. So I've heard from
Break
you.
here on procrastination. That is weird though. How the fuck you get into like dead bodies and shit?
Interesting story. I was actually doing a class for human anatomy and we had a lab and we had, regular classes for lectures. And so I was running behind doing catching up with like finals and so we had to complete like so many hours with lab. And you know me, every 10 seconds, like I'm hungry. So I ran to go get a hamburger and I had to dissect and memorize like the muscles and look at the, the, I'm going to call it the inners because I'm going to be like, because that's country, to look at this cat. And I had the burger in one hand and I'm eating because I'm hungry. And I'm just, like with my lab partner while she's freaking out, like, oh my God, she's like eating a hamburger while like touching a cat. And so I was like, I'm not touching the cat with this hand. I'm touching the cat with my hand with the glove and I'm just eating. And I'm like, that's the lungs, that's the heart and whatever. So we're just practicing and everybody's all grossed out. I don't care. And so my professor comes up to me and is like, hey, you can handle that? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, have you ever considered like going into the medical field? And I was like, well, I was going to be a nurse. And he's like, no, I meant like, more in depth of like emergency trauma. He's like, why don't you look up mortuary science, see if that's your forte? Because I think you can stomach it. And so I'm thinking to myself, while eating my burger, okay.
Yeah, no, it'd be good. I was like
really lost. And people suggest things and I'm so used to people, suggesting things and I'm open-minded and I'm like, okay. And so I looked into it and, saw people in this like Facebook, MySpace time, because at the time that was in, and Facebook was barely coming into the like, I don't know, being hot or whatever. And these people were normal. They were like, oh, I'm emo and gothic. I hurt myself to feel. And no, these are actual normal people like, oh my God, my dandelions like, bloom.
Are you talking about morticians? Mortuary people?
The ones that own the business. I'm talking about embalmers. So that's what I want to do.
So embalmers are people that talk about daisies or dandelions?
Supposedly they're like normal, like they're like everyday people. They go to the markets, like celebrity stuff. Oh, look at me, I'm an embalmer, but I like to go jet skiing. That was just so weird. Okay,
so that's what made you want to do it?
I was like, well, if more people can do it, I can do it too. I'm just thinking like, mom and dad, I got all my teeth.
I'm gonna embalm people because I want to fucking jet ski.
No, but on a serious level, want to help people remember their loved ones, how they were when they were alive. And I've been to quite a few funerals, and I've seen some good work, and I've seen not some good work either. So
that's the first time I've ever heard that shit. No one's ever said that, I think, publicly. I've been to a lot of funerals and some work.
And all fans only, to show off my sexy feet with
this is not that kind of channel. I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to.
But I don't know, because you're talking about, I don't hear mortuary science. I hear in my hair and in my head, I'm picturing boats and hoes and strippers.
That's
don't ask.
Okay, so just so we're clear, we went from mortuary sciences to you jet skiing to showing your feet to boats and hoes.
It's related to the jets and skis if you have the boats and the hose, because you got to entertain.
This is why we're friends, because you do weird shit like that. And I completely agree. If you're going to link the two, there are boats and hose when you're jet skiing. And I think you should go back to school so you can get all of it.
I don't want the boats and hose. But I do want a lifetime supply of cheeseburgers because those are hot.
That just sounds like you're going to fucking die of a heart attack or a stroke at one point. At a young age.
But with the smile on my face, I was hoping with the fried, chicken strip and then the ranch on the other. Is this thing crooked? There we go. Is that better? No. There we go.
Let me ask you this. I'm completely honest. Do you feel like you have some kind of like ADD or ADHD?
Probably. I don't know. I never got tested for it. I'm just like really nervous. So I'm like, ah. So that's how I feel right now.
I've had nervous people on here. None of them go, look at my feet. That doesn't happen.
Come on, dude. I'm one of these people where things could be really awkward. Like, I don't know, for example, somebody's on their phone and they're like watching a like Carl's Jr.'s commercial and I'm like, oh baby, that's hot. And then some random dude is like walking by, and I'm like, "Oh yes, Poppy, give it to me." And the guy's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm just like, "Oh, hello. How long have you been there?"
There's a lot of food references in like the span of 30 seconds.
That's hot.
But why the Carl's Jr. commercial?
Because Burger King, their bread breaks apart. McDonald's, their meat tastes weird. Burger King, yeah. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr.
This,
I don't
this whole
know.
thing should be called jet skating. What is it? Fuck! I keep fucking up the word. Jet setting? No, that's fucking when you jump
Jet
on a plane.
lagging?
Jet skiing, and food. That's it. That's what the title of this whole thing's gonna be. Oh my
I also
god! This is,
do dolphins.
you like dolphins?
No, but I want to do white cage diving. So I'd be like in this little, well, for me, because I'm short and tiny or not, whatever, I'd be in this big cage, and then like they have like these great whites, dun, 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 and they're like, oh, adrenaline rush. Look
You
at
would
me.
be you'd be in the fucking cage for reals?
Yeah, I'd probably be some fucking shark's dinner, but it would be like the whole point is living on the edge. And I also want to go skydiving, but I haven't gotten the cojones to do it. But I want to do it.
I have cousins who went to go do that. I think you just drive out there, right? You just drive
Yeah,
out to the airfield or whatever, and then you take a quick course and then you do it.
yeah, something like that. I don't know. But
Yeah, you should.
tell them we'll have a girls' day, and we'll like if we
My
survive.
my cousin was a man.
Okay, well, tell your manly cousin. Let's go do this.
I don't think he'd hang out with that voice. He'd be like, "¿Qué?"
Oh, por favor, let's go jump off a plane or do the
Well,
street.
why the plane? What?
Because I don't speak Spanish. I don't know. You made it sound like you didn't speak English. I'd be like, hola, señor, ¿qué pasó? ¿Quieres un hamburguesa con queso? Because that's all I know in Spanish.
This
And,
is
and you know,
why did
bye.
it go back to food? The constant food references.
Un taco, mucho carne asada, por favor. Ay, es muy bueno.
Let me ask you this though, because this is kind of interesting. What
What?
ethnicity are you?
Mixed.
That's a lot of people in the world. You're gonna have to be a little more specific.
Okay, so me grandmama, I don't know, she's Guatemalan Japanese, and mi
Oh,
papa no sé porque I never met the homeboy. So, and the family that I grew up with, I thought was my family. And then you know how those jokes like what's his name, Ray William Johnson? It's funny because you just found out you're adopted, and I'm all laughing along with it, and then I find out, I don't know, at the age of 23 that I was adopted. So yeah, that was like mental trauma. I was like, ah! But anyways, I'm over it.
how the fuck you find out that at 23 though?
Well, a lot has happened at 23. My grandfather got really sick at the time. He had a heart attack, and everything that was supposed to be, I guess, kept cryptic and the secret just came out. It just all came out.
It's always when people die, everything just fucking flows out of them, or because of their death.
Actually, it was how I found out how my mother passed away, but that's another story. That one we need a drink, and
You didn't fucking be like,
it's gonna be like Frank
"You know
the Tank
what?
out
I
of nowhere.
fucking
I'm
knew it."
gonna start speaking Spanish and start singing Spanish music, and I'm like, "Oy, ¿por qué me singa Spanish? Ay, es muy bueno." And then, like, you have to do the crying, and oh god, that's
Why'd you
not
sound like the bee from fucking Homer Simpson?
because it's muy sexy. Shut the fuck up. Just go with it, bro.
Ay, ay, ay.
Like, bueno.
Homero, no. No, I forget what the fuck he says in Spanish.
No,
Okay,
that's the only stuff I know.
so the voices and the food aside, what else is there, like maybe a hidden talent that you might have?
I have talent.
Stumped your ass. I don't know. Don't you draw and shit?
Yeah, I draw stick figures. I draw. I try to draw.
Straight fucking awkward wall with I draw.
It depends on my mood. I tried drawing Gizmo's Disco Duck, and that was an epic fail. So the first part of him came out like flawless, but then I don't know, because he's like half duck, half robot. He ended up having like some disability on his wheel, and it just looked like, I don't know.
First off, he's a fucking superhero. Don't ever disrespect Gizmo Duck. Second, let me ask you this.
He had like disabilities.
Let me ask you this. Do you ever feel like you put so much effort into the beginning, but then the effort kind of trails off as you go along? I do that shit all the time. It'll be like, I had a perfect example of this when my dad had a convertible, and he was like,
best.
The thing fell out in the back, the little window of the convertible, and we started stitching it. And the first part would look professional, and then the rest of it looked like that sound. I don't know if you've ever heard the TikTok sound where it's like that weird like recorder with like it sounds like terrible.
Oh God.
I can never do the sound correctly. I always fuck it up. I have to look it up. Anyways, I don't want to put it on there because then it'll take me forever to find it. But yeah, like I always put the maximum effort in the beginning, and it just it just falls off at the end. Maybe it's a procrastinator thing.
That's what I just said. It was like, it's a procrastination thing. For more information, go to Dr. James at drjames.com.
Thank you. That's going to be $45,000.
Put it on my fake credit card.
Swipe. This is so stupid. There's nothing here. I wonder if I could have been a doctor. That shit would have been fucking hilarious. Just be like, hi, so how you feeling today?
Fill with my hands. Is that normal?
No, that's gonna be another $45,000.
Oh fuck! Thank God I have insurance.
You have insurance?
Yeah. Well, get the fuck out. No.
We only take cash. Why is that? Have you ever gone to therapy? They only want cash.
And then the crackhead on the side, like, hell yeah. He's like smoking his crack, and then he's like, did I stop, woman? I said continue to his hoe.
She's a fucking weirdo. Why are they free bracing? Like the fuck?
I seen that. Yeah, good time. Never dull moment.
So let's talk about because we come from work. We're both bus drivers.
That's my life.
And we also have very similar, like we used to have similar routes where we would go around the same places. What's your favorite? Remember, no names, but what's your favorite, I guess, bus rider?
Next question.
What's the one you hate the most then?
I call him Uncle NN.
If this is gonna get racist, let's just skip right over that.
No,
we don't need to get into all that.
He's just an asshole who just doesn't have a neck.
Oh, you talking about no neck?
Yes.
No neck. Yes. If anyone who doesn't know, we have a recurring person on the bus who has no neck. He looks like a frog. They call him El Sapo in Spanish. And he's such a fucking dickhead, though. Like, this is the kind of person with a disability that I'm sure is very prominent because you can see it. But I wish he was just nicer so you would feel bad for him. But he's such a fucking dickhead that you're just like, I'm just gonna leave him.
Time out.
Go.
When I had started many billions years ago, like long time ago, for the first 3 years, I never had any issues with him. For some weird reason, everybody would complain about Uncle No Neck, and I
wait, hold the fuck up. Who called him Uncle No Neck?
I just called him Uncle No Neck because everybody called him bad words, and I was like, I don't know who my father is. For all I know, Uncle Nonek could be my uncle. He could be my dad, but I hope he's not my dad. But whatever. I just called him Uncle Nonek. It was just a nice insult. Okay. So he would ask for the ramp. I lowered the ramp. Never said anything. He didn't have the fare. Have a seat, because I already knew him in the beginning. I quoted the fare, and I already knew he didn't have the money. I don't want to start any arguments. Heard stories, and one day he's like, "Bitch, I need the ramp," and I was just like, "Excuse me, you don't talk to me like that." But of course, I can't say that because we're being recorded. So I just lowered the ramp, and I just ignored it. And he just went off, and he was just man, and I'm just like, fuck, man. And here I am, like, getting distracted, and I'm like, this mother, and I'm getting pissed off. Like, you could tell, because, like, I'm dark, but you could tell when I get mad, because I get, like, really red. And this would happen, like, a lot and a lot and a lot. And then it got to the point where he would do this, and I'm going to be guilty, and I'm probably hanging myself for this, but I would pass the stop and not even pick him up, with people waiting for the bus, and people like, and I could be like, honk,
That's
honk,
fucking cold.
and I just wave because I wasn't gonna. And so, like, my regulars like, why didn't you stop? We already know why, Uncle No Neck. And they're like, oh. So I'm like, if you want to get picked up, like, if I see you, just give me the hand signal. And my passengers are fucking cool, so they do this. So I pull over. Everybody just jumps in because I'm like, they already know. I'm like, just come on in. They pass the word. Just don't let Uncle No Neck know. And here he comes wobbling with his suitcases. And I just close the doors. I'm like, everybody, hold on tight. We just take off. And the guy's like, ah. And I'm like, yeah, mother, go fuck yourself. It's like, ah. So yeah, that's what happened.
Just imagine a disabled big neck man. Just
no, but then I did something bad. I don't.
Wait.
Yes, he does this. But I ended up finding out through another person. They're like, oh, he's schizo, and I was just like, oh fuck, he's gonna shoot me.
No, I had heard that too, because I ain't had no problems with this fool, like, for a long time, like you had said. And then one day he just went fucking wild, and I was like, fool, what? And he was like, yeah, I don't know what he said to me, and I pulled over. And I said, what? And then he's like, like, I didn't understand, like, what his problem was, but he understood mine. Like, I don't give a fuck. We'll pull over right here. And that was it, right? So I was like, whatever. Then I didn't have no problems. And I remember thinking, that guy's not so bad. Like, maybe he just got out of pocket that one day. And then you start hearing that he's throwing the N-word at people. He's calling women bitches. He spit on somebody. He got beat up. I heard he got beat up by one of the drivers. The driver got fired.
Bless that man. We need to get his job back.
No, he's gone.
No, but some guy. It was so bad at one point. Some guy told him to shut the F up. I'm trying to keep it PG because I don't know who watches this beep. And this guy got him by the back of his no neck. I don't know how he did it, like a fucking cat or something. Open the door! I'm scared because this guy's like 7 foot and I'm like 4'9". I'm like, yes, sir. And I open the door. This guy fucking threw him out. And he's like, my suitcase. He's like, yeah, that too. And he threw it and he hit him. And I was just like, oh. And he's like, close the door. And I'm like, closing the door. I'm like, I didn't see anything if you didn't see anything. And No Neck is like on the floor. Like, I don't know. He can't get up. He looked like, I don't know, like those...
like a fat turtle. Just
yes. It's just, he couldn't get up. And then the guy's like, hey, man, I'm on my third strike. I'm like, I didn't see anything. If you didn't see anything, have a seat. Thank you. You have a free ride with me for life.
The camera saw it.
Yeah, but
the camera sees everything.
I was surprised, but
you're so fucking lucky because the camera's like the monkey with the symbols and shit. Like, something happened here.
I learned from somebody who we know. Well, when we had the 1400s, like if it's
about the old bus,
I'm not gonna say what happens in the bus, but because there was no sound, you just keep a straight face. So you could like hit the side of a building.
Motherfucker.
You could do this, and be like, oh, I didn't know, and you could get away with it at the time. Now with this new higher technology, you fart and they call you in like may we ask you why you farted? Well, let's see. I had gas and it started as a poopy cramp, and if I continued, I'd probably blow up and die. So I just released the inner demon.
This is a recurring thing that you do a lot.
Yes. They call me
Are
gas.
you like excessively gassy? Because you always talk about farting. Like it's
Yes,
like it's a staple.
I have a problem. For more information, go to my fans only.
Ew. Would
I
somebody pay for you farting on camera?
yeah,
Oh, that's nasty.
that's hot. No, literally, it's hot because
It
it's warm.
burns. I got you. Yeah, I've been
I don't
there.
know if burning is normal, but I should go seek some medical attention for it.
Ugh, that's
That
nasty.
was weird. This is
Fucking-
live. Huh? Crap.
No, no, you're so fucking lucky it's recorded. I'm gonna tell you right now, those motherfucking comments are gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?"
I am a freakazoid. For more information, go to my fans only.
What's your fans only name?
I don't have one. I just made it up. But if we want to go there, if I could make up a fans only name, it would
You should
probably
wait.
be like,
This is your joke. This is my
no.
comment.
If I had a fans only, I think you would be fake.
Would you be eating like fucking weird shit and just farting into the camera?
No, I'd be eating burgers or whatever. Like, hey, baby, what do you want me to eat? A banana?
Don't people do that? That fucking where they like record
Yeah,
themselves just
man.
blah, blah.
Yeah, man, whatever juice, man, juice talk. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, they're like eating. I think I should be doing that. Like, I would make some good money.
Just it's called like mukbang or some shit.
Yeah.
Mukbang. Mukbang.
No, that's a different website, honey.
That's right. You have to pay for that one also.
Lots of people, and then they do the gangbang. Yeah, that's like totally
That's
different.
not.
That's what I heard. Because I'm a lady and I don't do things like that.
Yeah, by your farting comments and your necrophilia and your jet ski.
It happened that one time. You won't let it go. What the fuck? Okay.
Why you say like I was there? I'm not there for your necrophilia. I didn't know you then. I was just a mere lowlife when you were fucking with dead people. I was just a regular loser and you were fucking trying to embalm people. That honestly sounds bomb. I don't know why you don't do it. It costs money?
Huh?
It costs money to embalm people?
No, it costs money to go to school. It's a 5-year course.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
They teach you the business, the cosmetology, the different types of embalming. It's the whole works. So if you really wanted to start your own business, I could probably start it in this apartment complex and be like, please come in. I embalm your family at a cheap price.
You can't be embalming people in the place you live in, can you?
Oh, yes, I can. No, you can't.
No, right? I was like, what the fuck?
You're dealing with toxic chemicals, so no, you really can't. And you have to take the highest math and you have to take chemistry class.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I'm fucking serious as a stroke.
Just pump goo and pull certain shit out of people and
You
do their makeup?
Depends on how the person dies, because there's like different types of embalming, but that's another story. For drinking with Daisy, or as they call me, papaya.
Drinking with Daisy
AKA,
will involve embalming and nonsense. Great.
I'm gonna have a cigar. I'm gonna be like this. Well, hello, sweetheart. I'm gonna show you how it's done. First, you cut the person like this.
You're like that guy. What's his name? Was it something Burns?
Mr. Burns? Montgomery
No.
Burns? Excellent.
I do love that. Excellent.
Yeah.
No, that is pretty funny. You know what? You know what I thought was interesting too? I just came up with the voice. I told you about it and it was like, how's everybody doing today?
Is that the family guy?
How's everybody doing today? Christopher Robin, I love your booty. Why do you wear those little shorts in front of me?
Oh, Christopher, why are you so weird?
It's like a creepy Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, dear. I can't even do it. How do you... Oh, boy. Don't make me melt, bro. Or hold on. No, I can't do it.
What the fuck? You're always doing that shit. Hi everybody, how's it going?
I don't sound like that.
In real life you do, but I'm saying like you always make weird voices.
No, well, only when I'm like, I
That's
can't
you.
do it because I'm put on the spot. But
That's what yeah, whenever you're thinking, you just go, mustache and everything.
oh, I can't.
Burn.
But honestly, like I've been told, like when I'm drunk, like I'll start talking in different accents. Like
We should clarify. We've never actually hung out. I think we had lunch once or twice.
Online, and we're drinking and just talk on the podcast, like, oh, she's already been out of leprechaun, you know, that kind of crap.
I don't think they would want me to do that in the house.
Oh,
Just
well.
to be drunk, yelling like, like. What is wrong with that guy?
Hey, you guys!
You know what's crazy? I have to do these when nobody's here because they do not want to hear my voice. Like they're just like, "Ugh, he's doing it again."
You should do a family live thing with your kids and be like, "This is my family."
They do not want to do that. My son wants to be on here with me, but we had a test run of that, right? So check this out. We test run it, and my son, I'm like, "So son, what are you up to?" And he's like, "Nothing. I'm just listening to some stuff in music." Like, son, so what kind of stuff are you into? I like playing video games. I just hanging out. Fuck, man. Come on, kid. You're always talking shit. Like, let's get to it. He goes, I'm just a little nervous to be on here. I don't know what really to do. I was like, oh, man. So, yeah, we're working on it.
You'd be like, listen, boy. And he's like, ah! And you're like, he's like, Dad, don't hurt me. I love you. Ah.
I'm not whipping my son.
Don't hurt me.
I'm not literally whipping my son on here. Just for people to be like, what the fuck is going on? And then I get reported. Oh my God, there's a cat.
Yes. She keeps attacking me.
How many of those do you have?
It's not mine. It's my roommate's, and she just claimed me, so I'm somebody's bitch.
Makes sense. Really makes sense.
She's not so social.
How old is she? It looks like you're talking into her ass.
Hello, can you hear me, Oreo? Hello.
It's like an echo. Hello, 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 hello.
Oh my God, when did this become kitty porn? Oh
I don't know, but nobody wants to see cat ass. Get the cat out of there.
Okay, go away. Okay. That's probably
so strange. Like it was like just nonsense and then cat. And then cat ass. It's like, what the fuck?
Kitty porn, okay?
So that's gross. Please don't ever say that again before we get banned. They're like, yo, I used to have a YouTube channel. Like, what happened? I got fucking banned because someone kept saying a certain 2 words that you can't say on here. Like, oh fuck.
Well, the cat was there, okay?
So let's get back to work. I want to bring this guy up because I always think he's fucking hilarious, but he's super awkward. And that is the Pompadour class pass man.
What?
Okay. This guy has an obvious wig. That's a pompadour. And he always gets on and goes, oh, I seem to have forgotten my class pass.
Oh, the fake
you know what Yes, he's got the fake pump.
I have a story of a friend who told me this. Emma.
Oh, it's gonna be good. Creepy, go.
So he tried to get on the express route, and he's been going to college for like 7 years now, and he says that he keeps forgetting his bus pass. And so our friend, who I just threw under the bus, is like, sir, this is an express route. The fare is like, at the time it was like $5.50 or whatever it was, and he goes and he walks in the bus, and there's only 2 people on the express lane, okay, because people have to pay for that, and she happened to get it like running late, so she didn't get that many people. And he's like, yeah, your bus looks pretty packed, so I'll wait for the next one. And he got off.
Wow. No, one time I swear to you, this. I don't know what happened, but he stopped taking our buses. He only takes like Pomona's buses. So he gets on, and like I just think he's super funny because he's dressed very strangely. He has a pompadour wig with the fucking
10
like the
layers of pants.
yeah, like 6 pants on and like 4 shirts, but he's kind of like creased a little bit. It's weird. So as soon as he walks in, I go, class pass.
What did he say?
Like as soon as he was coming, I cut him off at the pass. I said, class pass. What's up, man?
What did he say?
He went like this. No joke. He went. And they just left. He was like, fuck you. I'm out. But just like,
I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole because I did tell him one time.
did you?
I'm going to hell for this one. I'll let you ride in my bus for life for free if you could prove to me that that's your real hair.
What an asshole. What do you do?
It is real. He got off the bus.
He just went.
And everybody's like, that was a dick move. And in my head,
No, that is a dick move. You're like, it is real. Think, think. No, I don't know why he wears that wig. It's very strange. Very fucking strange. There's a new guy. There's a new annoying guy on the bus. He has a walker. He's a big ass Mexican man.
oh, is that the one that threatened so and so as to bombing the bus and he got arrested?
I don't know about that.
He wants his walker strapped.
Yes, I think it's the same guy. Yeah. This fucking guy, they were like, hey, we're passing this fool up now. I was like, what happened? I had no problems with him. One time he got on the bus, and what did he say? He was like, I thought you were gonna leave me. I thought you were gonna leave me back there. I thought you were gonna leave me because you're just rolling through here or whatever. And I was like, no, I saw you. You're good. And then as soon as he gets in, he goes, yeah, because a lot of people leave me and stuff. I go, yeah, no, you're fine, man. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and sit down. Like, just sit down so I could strap your shit in. Yeah, because a lot of people want to disrespect me and stuff like that, and I'm not one to be disrespected because I'm with it. I'm with this shit. And I was like,
is he high now?
oh, just go ahead and sit down. That's all you got to do. And he goes, oh, all right. So I strap him in. We don't say nothing else. We take off. It's only me and him in the bus, which makes it even worse. And he's in a Rascal. Those fucking big ass scooters.
Oh, then that's somebody else. No.
So I take him, and farther down the line, he goes, "Oh, I just want to say, I apologize for being just too aggressive or whatever. Because sometimes people want to fuck with you or whatever. I don't like that shit." I said, "I ain't trying to fuck with you, dog. I ain't got no problem with you." And he was like, "Oh, no, you're cool." Then that's it, right? No problem with him. I'm walking by the California Fish Grill to go get food. He fucking talks to me like I'm his friend in front of strangers. And goes, "Hey, there's a bus driver. He's a good bus driver. I talked to him." And I was like, God damn it. I can't just get food. I can't get food without these fucking people talking about me and being all like weird.
Maybe he was expecting you to buy him lunch, like certain other.
He was eating. He was eating already. Better food than I get, which I was really just jealous at that point.
Okay, because there's some get on and they figured, okay, well, I deserve a free ride and I deserve a free meal. I'm not going to say who. And then you're the asshole because you don't have any money. But I deserve free meal. Okay, we're going to leave it right there. Change the subject.
We're gonna talk about this because that's my gay homie. Nobody knows who we're talking about, but
you just gave it away. There's only one person who's
No, we're not saying his name. We're not saying what he does or who he is. But that's my gay homie, and I will defend him because he is a disabled man.
He's not to say
And
he's lazy
if you've seen him walk, he's disabled. And hear him
because
talk.
he lets himself go. He's not. He doesn't take care of himself. He
No,
doesn't eat
no,
healthy.
because he's disabled. I'm trying to tell you. This is the same argument I have on the bus when people like, oh, I only have $1. Cool, disabled. One time the guy goes, why am I disabled? Because I only have $1. I said, because you can't pay the full fare. You're unable to pay the full fare, so you're disabled. He was like, huh, that makes sense. All right. He got offended, but then he understood, like, shit,
$5 is disabled. It's your fault. I'm like, you're not disabled, sir. You just broke.
you're unable, you're disabled. Bam. 75 cents. Good to go. No. But that was before. Like, there is a moment in the job when you start feeling like, man, fuck you. And you start trying to like react to people. And then that's when I realized I'm tripping. And throughout the years, you just kind of go, just put something in the box. And then somebody pulls out like a nickel out of their underwear. And it's like, that'll work. Thank you. Go sit down.
Picking out when we had those paper transfers, he pulled it out of his freaking boxes and handed it to me. I was like, you can throw it away, sir. I'm not touching that.
I used to love those transfers, mainly because I would give them to all my friends and family. And then I would just tell them, just punch the holes out.
That the guy would take out of his boxers would be like, yes.
Sir,
That's my picture.
sir, you're going to need to pay with those all the time. I'm going to need a stack of those. Imagine that's where he just had a stack that he pulled out of his underwear. Like,
doesn't matter. Ew.
Oh. No, but I used to love those because the transfers, I would just put them all day. I'd be like, fuck it.
Yes, that's what I would do. And then somebody's like, somebody's putting the transfers for all day. Did I ever tell you my day
for 2 hours?
I had my whole transfers folded, organized neatly. I put it next to my window.
Uh-huh.
First stop, picked up my first batch of people was a 280. And so 280 at 5 in the morning, packed because everybody and their mama is going to work.
Never been there at that time.
Pull out, hit a bump, all my transfers went out the window. Motherfucker. Oh my God. And I was nervous. I was late because, Daryl likes to give buses late. I just threw him, but he doesn't work there no more. We'll call him Daryl. Yeah, so running late, and I was freaking out while driving in the beginning of the route, and everybody's like, I was able to provide transfer for the first batch of people. Then after that, I was giving free rides, and the guy's like, hey, why do we have to pay any free rides? I'm like, I just dropped all my transfers out the window, so somebody's gonna have free rides all day today.
This is what I used to love. You do day shit, well, you would do day shit, and that's because you run out of transfers. I had a surplus of fucking transfers daily because I never got people in the bus at night.
Because you're a fucking vampire.
That is true. Very true.
I'm a vampire, but I don't know why I decided to do days. It was horrible because I'm not a morning person. I'm a fucking night owl. Hoo-hoo-hoo. And
shout out to people in La Puente. No, but why did you go to day? Like, what was the necessity?
I don't know. I think it's like I wanted my grandfather was a morning. That means morning person.
That in.
So he would always say, get up early in the morning, do what you got to do, go to work, and be done with it. He was just like one of those people, like on the clock, 3 in the morning. And he would get up. Like me, it's hard for me to get up. You had to text me like 500 times, let's do this interview. And I'm like, 5 minutes.
No, only because I had a previous engagement with a friend of mine who I had tried to go to lunch with. And then he was like, oh, my bad. I didn't mean today. I'm still doing shit. So I was like, all right, cool. Wake the fuck up. Let's do it. Let's go for it. And you were like,
You know it's bad when the phone's going off and the damn cat's like,
Wake up, bitch.
and I'm
Wake
like,
the fuck up.
the door's open, go pee. And then I realize the door is closed, so I have to get up.
Yeah.
But she's a smart cat. I don't know. This fucker is like really smart. She knows how to turn off my alarms with the.
Really?
Because I have multiple phones for alarms. Don't ask. And I have Alexa. So the only thing she doesn't know how to do is turn off Alexa. So I have my roommate. I have my roommate that comes in and goes, God damn it, can you turn off the fucking alarm?
Just got
Please,
that shit.
and I'm just sleeping like, okay, right now. Hey, Alexa, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. I do not understand that. Please repeat what you need.
What if you're like, shut the fuck up? You're like, bitch, don't be rude.
Alexa, stop being a cunt. So, yeah.
All I heard was, fuck you.
So, like, I have like 500 alarms. And
Why do you have multiple phones? Are you a fucking secret agent or what the hell is that about?
no, well, okay. So, the reason why I have two active phones is because one, I always lose my phone. So I have my backup so I can message people and be like, hey, can you call my cell phone? Because I lost it. But I also use it as an alarm. Because if one doesn't go, the backup goes.
I feel
I
like
don't
you're
know
trying to
why I
sell
have
me.
two.
I feel like you're trying to sell me the phone. You're like, and this is why I do this, and this is my thing. Like,
For only $39.95.
really? I'd buy a $39.95 phone right about now. They don't
Actually,
exist.
$2. No, but it's my alarm. It's like my backup safety alarm that backfires because if that doesn't work, I have the neighbors next door banging on the wall like, take it up, because it's we work with them. I'm not going to say who.
That's
They
right.
already know me. I have the cat and I have my roommate.
That's
So my
awesome.
roommate will come in like, God damn it,
It's like you have a gang of fucking support to wake your ass up. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and I have the occasional, accidents that happen outside and the fire trucks. I'm like, who needs cable in your area?
This is true. I see you posting that shit a lot.
Yeah, I'm always posting on the Snapchat.
What like where the fuck why does it's like the hotbed of like nonsense in that fucking corner where it's like they're calling the police, they're calling the fire people, they're calling they're crashing, or people are yelling. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah, we had a guy pass out in front of the landlord's front property. Turns out he was faking it. I don't know. People like to do U-turns over here and they're always getting in accidents. And finally, like one of our neighbors, she just like moved in, but I guess her car's not registered. She was pulling out. I thought she was pulling in, but she was pulling, and of course it has to be a Prius. T-bones her. So it like turned her like 360 and her car was facing the gate, and I was like, oh, hallelujah, Lordy Jesus, is a fire. And then her two brothers came and was like, what the fuck, to the guy, and the guy's like, oh man, I don't want no problems, because he was like picking on her, like, why the fuck would you pull out like that? And she's like, freaking out, and then the two brothers are like, what the fuck, and the guy's like, oh, peace, fucking Prius.
I think the story is only more ridiculous with the voices and the acting.
You have to.
I don't know why it's not necessary, but it's welcomed.
It's entertaining, right?
It is, to just see you go, like, it's just weird. It's just
we have the exiting the premises saying, you can't park there. Fuck.
I did say that shit. No, I seen that shit. It was your roommate.
Yes.
And all I heard was you're driving and just hear, you got park there.
Yeah.
like fucking Gretchen Wiener's going, you can't sit with us. That's just fucking funny. Shout out to your roommate. We won't say who he is, but that's fucking funny.
We'll name him Pink Starfish.
There you go. Mm-hmm. He's gay. We're gonna just be straight about it. If we're gonna be straight about it, we gotta be honest.
With the black eye, I just fell down.
Imagine.
I just fell down.
You're like, hold on, someone's calling me, and you walk away, come back. Like, oh,
Sometimes
what happened? I fell down the stairs. Like, oh, okay.
stairs in your apartment. Yeah, in your apartment complex, like in your unit, your room. Yes,
Like, it's a townhouse.
bro.
Does he beat you? You could tell me.
No, 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 no.
Yo, I don't know what to say. Anything you want to just tell the people out there that are probably listening to this and commenting what the fuck is going on?
I'm a nut in a shell.
That's pretty
Come.
much it. Yes, that's exactly what it is. And that's why I appreciate you, because like you're a special kind of weirdo.
There's I ask my friends, I'm like, would you still be my friend if I was all proper and been like, oh hello, so and so, how was your day? Was it proper? They're like, fuck no. We like you because you're weird. I'm like, oh thanks.
Yeah, you can't, like, in this day and age, everybody wants to be so like,
Look at me. I'm
I
perfect.
don't know
My
how to like
person.
present themselves. Yeah,
I don't and
everybody presents themselves in like a proper way, like, oh, I'm this person, respect me. And then you just come in with your fucking fart nonsense, and I'm like,
well,
you're
I was
cool.
raised by men. I'm sorry. I'm not. I wish I was ladylike. I wish like I if I
You're
I
the
could.
kind of fucking lady I would see be like, hello, and then just a large, long fart in the background. Just
You just gave me an idea.
this is
No,
this,
it's not
this
working.
is how you're gonna meet the love of your life, by doing that nasty ass move.
No, that's how I lost the love of my life.
No, you're gonna find the love of your life because you're gonna do that nasty ass move with the hard fart, and then you're just gonna see the other guy go, ugh. and then you just hear the wedding bells, and you two come together, and there's just like the gas fart clouds. You know what I'm saying?
God damn, you're a sick man. I like the way you're thinking.
No, this is gonna be. I want to be the maid of honor. I mean, the best man.
You could, you could fine, fuck it. It's millennium, anything goes. You want to be the maid on honor, whatever the hell it's called, you can do it.
In a
You're
hard
invited to my wedding. Who's gonna be in my wedding?
in a hard ass pro club in fucking Dickies. I'll be the ring bearer. I could do my hand like fucking. This is fucking gangster. Anyways, that's gonna be that's gonna be the end of this. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
No. I'm sorry.
Here, say anything.
I've been so nervous. I can't. I'm so okay.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have like diarrhea from your fucking stomach just tossing you ready for this.
I recorded like 7 times, and I'm so glad that it's it hasn't been loud enough for it to be live.
We've heard every single flatulence you've been expelling.
I just hope I didn't kill your ratings.
Nobody watches this. Like, no, it's just gonna be me watching it later when I premiere it. Making all the comments to myself. Great job, James.
No, I'll support you too. I'll be like, oh, that girl is weird, but you make this look great, James.
Aw, sweet heart emoji, poop emoji. Just fucking nonsense. Well, this was fun. I'm gonna get out of here because I got shit to do. Thanks for joining me.
All right. Well,
bye.
Bye. That was just weird. I don't know what to say. I'm just like.
All right, we're getting out of here. Bye.
Okay.